I'm Eileen. I just graduated from Bethany College with my degree in math education. I'm moving to Halstead and I'll be a high school math teacher there, coaching volleyball. Right now I am doing private trainings with Raymond once a week. Typically, I've missed a couple for being out of the country, so I was able to double up, which is something that was really nice. When I first got started, that was way back in January when I did the Fit Start because I was living an hour away. I had realized I gained like 50 pounds in college despite being a two-sport athlete, and so my biggest goal was to just lose the 50 pounds and try to get back to where I was. I had my second knee surgery when I was a sophomore in college after playing an entire season with both horns of my meniscus torn, so I couldn't really work out then. After my knee surgery, I had some weird complications that kept me from working out even longer. It should have been a 6-week rehab, and it took 6 months. And then on top of that, I had anxiety, didn't exactly agree with my coaches at the time, and so I didn't like their workouts, so I did my own. I was binge eating and doing all the normal college stuff that kids do. I definitely didn't feel great. I had lower self-esteem as a college volleyball player, tight uniform, and playing in front of a crowd, I realized how much I hated how my especially stomach looked. I hated spandex. I refused to wear them for practice. I would wear running shorts every day. I wouldn't dress nice. I would wear sweats because they're comfortable, but also because I didn't like how I looked when I dressed up. And sluggish. I didn't sleep very well ever. I would get maybe 4 hours of sleep on a really good night. And just eating really bad food. So always just the next day feeling even worse because I realized how much I ate the night before. So since I started back in January from the Fit Start Challenge and then into the personal trainer with Raymond, I've lost like 32-ish pounds. I think 4.5 inches around my waist, 6% of body fat. But one of the biggest things is I told Raymond one of my goals was to do a obstacle course race, and I was able to do one with the GoTime team this summer and actually completed the majority of the obstacles, was able to run the whole thing and attempt every single obstacle. I worked out my whole life. I've been an athlete my whole life, and so loved lifting in high school. I thought I could do my own workouts, do my own thing. Thought I knew enough, but then seeing my mom's success working with Steven kind of pushed me to jump into GoTime, and now that I've been working with Raymond, I love it. He tailors it to my needs, and I'm doing a lot more strength training, which is what I love. Before when I was doing my own thing, I was trying to do more cardio because I didn't think that strength training burned as many calories as it does. Don't be afraid to reach out and ask questions. Raymond's already offered for me to pass his information on to some of my friends that are struggling. He's like, hey, they're a friend of yours. I will try to give them some advice. And don't be afraid to meet new people. When I ran the Conquer the Gauntlet race, I didn't know a single person running besides one of the trainers, Cole, who went to my college. And now we're all planning to run another one in September. You meet a lot of new friends. Even they all do the boot camps and classes, and I do the private training, but you still get to know the various people that work out at the same times, that do the various stuff. Just be open-minded to their suggestions. When Raymond told me I was going to be on this many calories a day, I thought he was crazy. And it's plenty of calories, actually. I have lost a lot of weight, obviously. There's a method to the madness. That's what I always tell my students when they don't believe me. There's a method to the madness. Just go with it. Don't quit after a week when you don't see those results. It takes a long time.